right, well, first of all, good afternoon to all of you in Eastern Standard Time. Good morning if you are on the West Coast. If you are here in Europe, where I am, in Monaco, Monte Carlo, welcome to you. It's early evening, 6 o'clock. And I promised to do kind of a business overview for our company, Zija International. That's what we're going to do over the next 20 minutes or so. I'd like to extend a special welcome to any guests who may be viewing this broadcast. A friend may have invited you or sent you a note, sent you a link to tell you to log on and view what's going on here. So for your benefit, let me give you a little bit of context for what you're going to hear. My name's David Moses. I'm from Toronto, Canada, currently touring Europe. A little bit of vacation, but also supporting our business partners. And we have about 180,000 business partners worldwide. And what we do is we market a line of world-class five-star products that deal with everything from nutrition to weight loss, personal care, sports nutrition, essential oils, the kind of products that people become very loyal to, kind of products that people use for the most part on a daily basis. And they're really world class. They're five-star. They're a cut above most anything you'd see in a typical mall or store or wherever. Our company's called Zija International. We're currently in 56 different countries. We're not into sales. We basically refer people, and through that referral process, we create royalty residual income. So that's what I'm going to talk about. I'm currently speaking to you from Monte Carlo, and so you can see in the back behind me, that's the Mediterranean, you got to say it quickly, in the French Riviera. So this area here is Monaco, or Monte Carlo. It's been called the prison for the rich for some reason. I guess because it's really small, hard to get to, but from what I understand, there's no taxes or corporate or personal tax, and so it's a place where people like to park. Looks like a good place for a second home. I also just want to take a moment and extend a warm welcome to all of our business partners who are watching, any Zija distributors or those of you who are our customers. We've got over about 150,000 customers and about 30,000 promoters or business builders, as we say. So what do? We basically teach people, show people, support people, mentor and coach people on how to create a royalty residual income. The kind of income that you can build from home, that you can build with your smartphone. I'm actually just holding my Samsung smartphone and doing my business worldwide. There'll be thousands and thousands of people that'll view this broadcast, both customers, people that want to use our products, and our team members. And that's pretty amazing when you think about it, where we can actually promote and build and refer people, something that we do naturally anyways. We go to a good restaurant, good movie, we more than likely will refer people that we know. But the only difference is with our business model, we get paid. The company sends us a paycheck every single week, not just based on our own referrals, but on the referrals of the entire organization, everybody that we introduced, and they introduced, and they introduced, and so on, worldwide. That's something that at age 27, when I first got involved, I thought was incredible. I had been, I was used to working a 40-hour work week like most people, getting paid on a Friday, starting on a Monday, working 40 hours. And the idea that one could create leverage in terms of time and productivity, and create what amounts to, for many, an unlimited income or unlimited potential, was very appealing. I would imagine that everybody watching this broadcast, given the opportunity to create an income that is of a residual nature, a royalty nature. In other words, we do the work one time, we get paid over and over again, would be appealing for everybody. I think everybody would want that. Hey, Paulina, good to see you. I just, by the way, I just got back from Poland a few days ago, and so there's a lot of people from that event who I'm seeing in the chat screen. For those of you who want to see what's happening, we had a couple of people join in Jacksonville, Florida, 90 days, about 100 days ago to be exact. And that little group in Jacksonville in 100 days has created upwards of 1,300 people that are part of their team. So that's 1,200 to 1,300 customers, most of which are promoters. They're actually continuing to add more customers. Well, when you've got a customer base, that creates volume. When you've got volume, that creates a royalty paycheck. So who would want that? You know, if you're watching this, who would want that? You can put down in the chat box, I would. I would imagine everybody would. The question becomes, what do you have to do to make that happen? How easy is it? Is it something that you need a special skill for? Answer, no, you do not. We have a system in place, a very simple, succinct, and duplicatable system that does 85 to 90% of the work for us. And what I mean by that is we simply invite people to come take a look. They might look at a broadcast like this, they might try some product, they might view a video on YouTube, they might have some written material, they might even go to a live event. You'll see some of those on my Facebook page. And from one or two of those exposures, people will choose to become a customer or choose to become a promoter. And that's how our business works. It's as simple as that. If they choose to buy some product or they choose to become a customer, they actually buy directly from the company. So you and I don't have to be salespeople, right? We don't have to sell product or inventory product in the traditional sense. The company does all of it for us. They ship for us. They track our business worldwide for us, which we can view through our back office, kind of like an online banking portal that we have. We can do that right from our smartphone. The company ships the product and takes care of maintaining our consumer base for us, and then sends us a check in the mail. It's almost unbelievable when you think about it, that the only thing we're doing is referring people, introducing people, exposing other people, and then we get a check for the rest of our lives, so long as they're buying product and remaining a customer. It's rather incredible. But that's what we do. That's how we do it. So we've got a whole system of training, a whole support system, very duplicatable, very easy to show another person and teach another person what to do and how to do it. And what's amazing is that after we've introduced a few people and they've introduced a few people and they've plugged into our system, our business starts to grow on its own. It actually takes a life, it sort of gets a life of its own and starts to grow. So, you know, here I am in Monte Carlo, and I am promoting to our team worldwide. And our team's everywhere. You know, Australia, Philippines, Thailand, Malaysia, Poland, Hong Kong, China, Japan, Korea, all over Europe. Yeah, we're even in Monte Carlo. South America, North America, right? So in all of these locations, in all of these countries, our company, Zija International, ships product. Looks like there's a rooster roosting up there. Our company ships the product for us worldwide, everywhere. And then sends us a check based on the collective purchases of everybody around the world. So it's kind of amazing, because I live in Toronto, as I mentioned, Toronto, Canada, and I got started in my home. I invited a few people over. We showed them the presentation. They watched a couple presentations. They joined. Some of them joined, not all. And a few of those people joined. They knew a few people who knew a few people. And over the years, it's grown to 180,000 people. Think about that, 180,000. Because the people I introduce some people who introduce people, and so on. And so here I am standing in the south of France, in the French Riviera, pretty amazing, doing my business by sharing a little bit of the Zija vision with you, wherever you are in the world. Now, that should give you kind of a little bit of a snapshot. I have no doubt, if you are a guest viewing this broadcast, if someone has invited you to this broadcast, hey Michaela, good to see you. And Anna, it was good to chat with you earlier today. If someone has invited you to this broadcast, or someone has sent you the link, I wish that rooster would like finish doing its thing, you know. If someone, the rooster knocked off my concentrations off because of a rooster. If someone has sent you this link after the fact, so you're viewing a replay and watching this, you know, maybe this evening or tomorrow or some other time, that's okay. You know, that's how we promote, that's how we build, that's how we advance. When you think of it from a business standpoint, my business grows as a direct result of people promoting our products, our business, our concept after the fact. You're going to have some questions. There's no doubt about that. You'll want to know about some of the individual products, whether it be the nutritional line, the weight loss line, could be the essential oils, might be the sports nutrition or the personal care line, or we've got this amazing product. By the way, we got this product called the 2-Minute Miracle, right? This product has opened so many doors for me in the United Kingdom. I've been sharing it with some of my family members. It's a product that you put on in the morning, or actually at any time during the day, and within 2 minutes, it completely rejuvenates your face, exfoliates the dead skin, moisturizes, provides nutrition, and so forth, where after a couple days of using it, the difference in terms of your skin, your look, is so extraordinary, so dramatic, that we've named it the 2-Minute Miracle. A great door opener, because the results work. You get results immediately, like upon trying the product. So it's a great product to demonstrate for people. You may have questions about that product. Everybody wants to look younger and you know, more vitality and so forth. So it's a great product to do that. So if you've got any questions on that, the person who invited you is going to direct you to the appropriate video, the appropriate information, or the appropriate person to get your questions answered about that product or any of our products. Okay? You may have questions about our compensation plan. You know, how does it work? How do we get paid? And so forth. I was looking for that hippopotamus I was telling you about. But if you do, the person who invited you will direct you to a number of different videos that explain how we get paid for referring other people, how we get paid a royalty income permanently for doing the work one time, right? Imagine that. Do the work one time, get paid for the rest of your life, a royalty income. I wanted a business like that where I could pass it to my children and to my grandchildren. Something that would give them security, something that would give them, as we like to call it, a life unlimited. You know, where you don't have to worry, you don't have to have any stress, maybe even no debt, a consistent income coming in every week. Wouldn't that be, in a perfect world, wouldn't that be what every family would want? I'll answer that for you. Absolutely. Everybody would want it. So the question is, how do you plug into a vehicle like Zija International? And how do you use the tools that we have, the system that we have, to go out and build a global dynasty, to go out and build a royalty residual income? How do you do that? The answer is, the person who invited you is going to show you how to plug into our system. When I say our system, we have a lot of different tools. Tools that you can use to effectively show another person in a way that within 5 or 10 minutes, they can actually go and show another person. So imagine that. I introduce you on this broadcast, and by the end of an hour or so, you know, we have a quick chat, you get a couple questions answered, you are now able to show another person without having to do a presentation, without having to be a salesperson, without having to ship product or sell anything. You're simply inviting them to come take a look. And by the way, if you want to see some of the complete physical transformations that people have had, I'm talking about life-changing, life-enhancing transformations that people have had using these products. You can go to my Facebook page. You can Google Zija before and after pictures. You can go to Google and type in 2-minute miracle before and after pictures, and when you see the results, you're going to want to use the product. You're going to be telling other people naturally, because everybody shares dramatic results with another person. It's a natural thing to do. We do it anyways. We go to a good restaurant, we go to a good movie, we tell other people naturally. You'll be doing that naturally. The only difference is Zija will send you a commission check. They will send you a paycheck, either a physical check and or via a debit card, and they do it based on worldwide business. So I'm going to kind of wrap things up with this. If the idea of a residual royalty income that you can build from home on the strength of a credit card, by the way, right? You can get started for like what amounts to almost nothing. And you can do it from home part-time. And you've got all the training, mentorship, coaching, and support required. You've got people that are going to help you every step of the way. And if that's something that would be appealing to you, I invite you to get back to the person who sent you this broadcast, or who sent you this link, or who invited you. Get your questions answered. Do your due diligence. Take a look, because I can promise you this. What you're going to see is a vehicle in Zija International that can help you create what we call a life unlimited by catching on to a trend that is sweeping the world called the natural health revolution, which is basically an awareness as a result of people becoming more educated, more informed, that making better choices about what we put into our body and our lifestyle can lead to more longevity, more vitality, a higher quality of life. That's what Zija International is all about. That's what we do. We help people achieve a higher quality of life through world-class products and through a business that can create security through a royalty residual income. And I invite you to come and be a business partner with us and walk the beaches of the world, including Monte Carlo on the French Riviera. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.